No way, the JBot had to be rebooted. One of those things. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening. It is a beautiful Saturday, 5 p.m. on the eastern seaboard of the United States. And it's just wonderful to see you all. Very wonderful, super special welcome to Carol Jane, who's here for the first time. Wonderful. Give Carol Jane a wonderful round of applause. Always good to see you. Mr. Brian is here. And Mr. Nico is here, Sebastian is here, the Julia is here, Danny is here, very good to see you, and Miss Camilla is here, Mr. Nico is here, and that is everyone I can see for now. If there's other people, please say hello, or don't, if you don't fancy saying hello. It's totally cool if you just watch. Very, very nice to see you. We're going to go and play a little bit of Prey today, and I have worked out where the crew quarters are, so I'm excited to share that with you. But before we begin doing that, I'm going to show you something that I've downloaded for free from the Epic Asset Store, and it's just called the City Sample. I think it might take a little while to get going here, and this is basically a demo project that they've made available for us for free in showing off some of the new Unreal Engine 5.1 features, one of which is the world partitioning. So I don't know if you know this, but on very large scale video games, you can't load the whole world into the level. So something along the lines of Horizon Zero Dawn just wouldn't fit into the whole memory. Have I actually pressed play? I think it's still cooking. Yeah, it's still doing it. So it's an extremely heavy project. And so the world partitioning is kind of Unreal Engine 5.1's way of doing world streaming. So a section of the world is being loaded as you approach it and unloaded as you leave it behind. So I don't know what special trickery there is involved, but this is a demo in which they're showing us how to do this. And they did this for a large scale kind of city. It looks a little bit like Grand Theft Auto. And I wish it would start so I can show you, but it's one of those things, I guess it does not. So once it does, we can walk around. We can see tons of metahumans wander by, and we can go and get into cars and, drive around and, see some terrible frame rates. And that is on my rig. My rig is very good. So one of those things. Exactly. It's like paginating it. That's exactly right. Yes. And you're from the UK, Carol Jane. That's great. Good to know. Good to know. So that means it's fairly late for you. Oh yeah, UK versus US is one of those things. I've lived in the UK quite a while. I've lived in Germany for quite a while. I've lived in the US for quite a while. And bizarrely, not so much between the UK and Germany, but we all change into summertime at a different time. So we've changed last weekend into summertime, but Europe hasn't quite changed yet. So we're going to go and, currently we're 4 hours apart from the UK, 5 hours from Germany. And then next week, you guys are going to change, and then we're going to be 5 and 6 hours apart again. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm going to give this a couple more minutes here. Because I think it's doing something. It's just not doing it, not doing it very well. Once it's come back to life, it's going to be great to see this. Camilla, in regards to setting up something like a holding loop for your stream, like something like when I do this, and then when I come back to this, that is a scene inside OBS. So it's a little, so where you have on the bottom left-hand side, where you have all your scenes, you can have multiple scenes between you switch around. So you could have one which has your camera in the foreground and, nothing else. And you can say hello to people, and then you can go and do this. And then you're basically, inset or however you want to do it. You don't have to play with cameras there, but it's basically different scenes between you switch. And if you watch all the videos in my, Streaming 101 series, the video I've sent you as part of a series, if you watch all 12 parts of that, then you get to learn all the tips and tricks that are necessary to make that happen. I believe I have. Nate, welcome. Good to see you. Usually you can walk around, but I guess, I can't, which is a shame. So it did work earlier. This is why Unreal Engine is such a massive time sink. I tell you, I've wasted the whole day trying to export an animation that existed, make a quick tweak to that in Blender and bring it back. Do you think that's possible? Not really. You can spend 8 hours trying, but of course nothing comes out. So sorry, I can't show you this. This looks really good if it did run, but I guess it does not. Dang. Nate, how's it going? How are you doing? How's your mom today? No machine process. Maybe we can kill that. This is what it looks like, Camilla. Actually, if you want to know, this is what that looks like. These are all the scenes here between. I can switch, and I don't do this on my main computer. That's a different computer that handles OBS. And this is like, these are the audio sources here. These are the sources that are in this scene, and then I have a stream deck that switches between the scenes. Yeah, quite exciting stuff. Could be that was actually in the way here. That's using up too much GPU resources. Oh, there we go. There we go. We can see something. It says preparing skinned assets 0%. That's not a lot, is it? It's happening though. It's happening. They recommend 64 gigabytes to run this project, which I don't have. What you want to do? Shall we wait? See if this comes back to life here, or should we crack on with the game? Oh, no, something's happening. Something's happening. Oh, this is awesome. It has audio as well, I think. Not that we can hear it, but it has audio. Yes, there we go. I can hear audio. This is just a cinematic montage that's supposed to drive down into the city. Imagine this with a fluid frame rate, huh? But if it wasn't for an animation, don't touch it, you'll break it. But if it wasn't for an animation, imagine how cool this would be for relatively real-time 3D renders. That would be very cool. So first start is always terrible because it does so much work to even get going. And once it's done with that work, we can go and actually use it. I think it's also controller capable. There we go. Frame rate is kind of stabilized here a little bit. There we go. I can now walk around ish. So if you're wondering, hey Jay, what kind of a terrible rig do you have? Why do you even try this on an amateur $300 laptop? It isn't. It's that's the kind of the scary part. This is an RTX 3090. My rig has 2 Xeon CPUs that are about as fast as an Intel i7 or i9, kind of 11th, 12th generation. And I only have 48 gigabytes of RAM, so clearly that is not enough. If I had 64, 128 or more, that would be much better. But yeah, as we just walk through this, let Unreal Engine compile whatever it needs to do in the background, we can go and see there's people walking around. And the cool thing about this being a project that you can dissect is you can have a look at how have they set that up. And I think most of the issues here just come from the fact that it's just assets, shaders compiling here. His face wasn't quite there a minute ago. And so as we load new assets that need to appear on the screen, they then get compiled if and when. And then eventually, at least we get something along the lines of 20 to 30 frames a second. Did we say we could run as well? We can sprint, RB. I always have to have a look. Is this? Yeah, this is sprinting. It's not bad at all. Comes with creepy music and stuff, so it's very, very cool. You're just having trouble catching both sound and mic as you play. Yeah, it's the problem is likely that you're doing it on the same computer, so the computer isn't really designed to record what it outputs and mix it together with the different audio sources. There's ways around it. So it does work, but it's monitoring is always the hardest part. If you had a second PC that can do this for you, it'll be a little bit easier. And let me show you something else. So I'm always imagining if you had something like this as a backdrop, and then you render a DAS character into this world and just use this as a backdrop, that'd be kind of cool. Or you can even combine animations together, like a DAS character, because we have all the assets for it, and then just 2D kind of overlay this into a scene like this. Let me see if I can find a car, because we can. Hello, people. How you doing? They're all meta-humans. And it's kind of funky to see how they're set up. They are a separate person up to the head, and then the body is different. So there's basically two figures walking on top of one another. So sometimes you see the same head of the characters with a different body and different body shape and all that, but that's basically how they've done it. But it's all metahumans. Beautiful stuff. You can have a look how they've done it, play around with it. It doesn't make all that much sense. So it's not something like a plug and play project where you go, oh great, I'll pop my own characters in and then, you know, release this as my own game. Even though you could do that, it's difficult. I'm just trying to pick a car that's good here. Perhaps not a hatchback. Maybe one of these here. A to drive. Check it out. Driving cars with noises and stuff, and you can, you know, get in, and there's a odometer. I think they also do destructions, these cars. Reflections, check it out. All real time. I mean, more or less. If you were to package this game out, it would perform better because all the shaders would be pre-compiled and not ad hoc. But I was very, very impressed for the fact that this is a free asset. Whoop. World streaming performance. Oh, I guess this is where the next tile gets loaded in. And my computer isn't capable enough to do this seamlessly. But yeah, it looks like in the distance here we're not going to see the next tile pop in and something behind me probably load out. So massive scene. Daja, it's not actually a game. It's a demo project by Epic, and it showcases how world partitioning works, but it also showcases. Can I just park here? It also showcases, well, maybe on the next intersection. It also showcases how you can use a variety or a selection of metahumans to walk around in a city. So I haven't built anything. I've just waited 80 gigabytes worth of. Oops, that was the poor Porsche. Yeah, his shaders weren't compiled there. Just for a second. Maybe I'll get that car. Animations. She gets out of the car. It's very, very cool. Yeah, that license plate, that's not compiled yet, huh? Let's wait until that happens. Man, totally drove into that car. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, we can also fly. So if you don't want to walk around, I believe you can go and fly. Check out other parts of the city. It's very cool, like as a simple like, you know, backdrop generator. Very exciting stuff. So yeah, you can pick that up. They have another one called the Old West Learning Project. That is a bit smaller, but also very impressive, and it showcases kind of how Nanite works. That's their automatic level of detail creation system. It's very exciting stuff. Is my car still here? Is this the Porsche? I wanted to... No, the cars have changed. Look at that. Oh, I'm in the wrong road. I think the cars have changed. Dang, where's the Porsche? I want to drive the Porsche. And you can go and walk again. So very impressive, and I wanted to show this to you because I was extremely impressed of what they were able to make happen and just show us and give that away for free. It'll buff out, you think? Yes, it's called City Sample on the Unreal Engine store, and it's free. I think it's in the permanently free collection. Oh, there's another Porsche. Like, I say Porsche, it's not a Porsche, it's something that looks like a Porsche, of course. Woohoo! And she can sprint as well. So all these things, you can examine how they've done that under the hood, what's in the animation blueprint, how metahumans are hooked up. Whoops. See if this car is actually faster, shall we? It's nice to be kind of on Earth rather than in the space station. Oh yeah, it is faster. Oh my. Oops. It's also, you know, destructive vehicles. That's... Ouch! Man. It wasn't even my car. So that's another thing we can have a look at. How do they do that? How do they make it so that vehicles can be damaged? Very interested in that. Whoops, sorry. It has a menu. Whoops, sorry, guys. It has a menu. I believe. There it is. Handbrake, menu, there we go. This is our map. This is the city's in-game map, and we're kind of at the very far right there, the little green dot. That's where we are, so we could literally drive around there. There's other bits and pieces here, like City Explorer for running, photo mode apparently, that's quite nice. Night, we can turn the whole thing from day into night. Also not bad. Let's drive around at night. I mean, that alone, you know, is it just swapping out the HDRI, or what is actually happening there? Good question, isn't it? Crowd density, you can make the crowd more. That's going to be bad, I guess. I shouldn't have done that. It's going to calculate things now. 75% more crowd than there was a minute ago. Oh dear. Parked cars. We can have more parked cars or less parked cars. Or no parked cars. Well, then we wouldn't be able to drive. Crowd and traffic. I think this is kind of for visualizations. You can switch those on. And then you can see without the actual meshes. Whoops. Spawning in, you can see this is where stuff is likely to be generated. So that alone is actually very fascinating to see, especially at night. And then you just, so these things, I think they would be parked cars. And then if you switch the visualization off, it goes and actually puts the meshes in there. Yeah, give it some creepy music and wow, that's just awesome. Nanite view. Oh yeah, post-processing. Let me put it back to daylight. And put the crowds and traffic back to, you know, regular things. Post-processing filter, so this is the regular view, and then post-processing is a little bit like the Matrix. I think this is the demo that they've used for the Matrix. Quite nice. Nanite. This is a system in which any mesh that you load in doesn't have to have an additional, what's it called, level of detail attached. So you have a high-res mesh, and then if that mesh happens to be far away from the camera, it would need like 2 or 3 other low-res meshes so that they load in easier and the world can be moved faster. But Nanite is a system where you don't worry about that anymore. You just say, this mesh, I want this mesh to have Nanite, and then the further it gets away, it gets like decimated on the fly, so to say. And I suppose this is what that shows. So very interesting instances. There we go, a bit of Voronoi tech. Clusters, like it. Let's have a look at the Voronoi textures here. Oh, triangles. Sweet. So if we were to follow a car, they would get less detail as it goes away from us, and more detail as it comes towards us. Crazy stuff, isn't it? Woo! G'day from Perth! How exciting, Spaceman! How's it going? I have not tried a Milo sandwich. I don't even know what that is. Okay, let me go and put this back to... Oh, material ID, look at that. Default, maybe. Also good. Did I put night mode on again? That's really all I wanted to show you. What else is in here? This is controller configuration. Yes, this is all I wanted to show you. If you're interested in that, get it from the Unreal Engine store. It is called City Sample, and it's available for free. And you can go and just have a look at all these things and how they're made. Like, you know, how they make these people, how they make them, you know, blink and idly animate and idly wander around. Oh, there's also traffic AI in here. So as the traffic lights go red, those cars, they should stop coming. Well, they should actually just, you know, stop crossing the... There we go, on the other side it works. That's nice. So these cars, they're all red. It's a fully fledged traffic system in there. Crazy stuff. You can probably walk, lady, if you want to do that. If you want to, you don't have to. Guess she likes it. Oh no, there we go. She likes walking around now. Isn't that cool? It is just so cool. Yeah, City Sample, that's what you need to search for on the Unreal Engine marketplace. Look at that side, construction side. And then if you don't want to walk, you just go and fly around. All the while streaming in parts of the city, streaming them out. This is another interesting technique here that I wanted to quickly show you. This looks like there's actual geometry in the rooms, but of course that would be extremely heavy going, and that's really not how they do it. This, if you look closely, you can sometimes, depends how clever they've done it. Sometimes you can look around a corner and you see more room, which, you know, wouldn't really be accurate. Like this little corner room here is a good example of that, where you think, hey, sometimes you can actually see the room extend back there, but of course there is no room. So this is done with a bit of parallax occlusion, I think. Parallax something. Julia, do you remember what it's called? I think it was parallax occlusion. So very clever to do that. I have no idea how to set this up, of course. But just like looking at these principles, you think, you're implying more geometry than there actually is. Why would she need slapping, Nate? Why would she need that? Please tell me. Can I land on the roof? I can I? No. Oh no, I can't land on the roof. It puts me back on the floor. How interesting. I'm thinking if we get more projects like this on the Unreal Engine store, how easy it would be for game developers to just turn this into a game, because really we're all struggling with building this from scratch all the time before we even start doing our own thing. And I would like it if we just had, you know, more stuff like this. Let me go switch this off and give Unreal Engine a couple of minutes to cool down. So you can also wander around in the editor here. That is also possible. But you don't see the city. So this is just the outskirts here. The city is actually spawned underneath me because that's done on demand. It's a little bit like what I've shown you with my runner game, but on a much bigger scale. So the city is actually happening here, but we don't see it because it only gets spawned in the moment I press the play button. So yeah, very exciting city sample, and it's about 90 gigabytes to download. So be prepared that takes quite a while. Yeah, if you are in the Epic Games launcher, if you go to Unreal Engine and then head over to Marketplace, then you can search there for city sample, and then you'll find it under here, city sample, or, you know, put the correct letters in there, SAMPLE. No, A, I did press A, didn't I? There we go. City sample. It comes with 3 other assets, by the way. So city sample is the full project that I've shown you, but then the vehicles, the crowds, and the buildings, those are 3 free independent projects that you can go and also check out. And then you can use the buildings or the cars or the crowds for your own bits and pieces. So this is that. It lets you create a project. It takes forever to download and forever to compile, but once you do that, it's kind of cool. So City Sample Crowds is then a standalone project that you can also get from the marketplace free, and then use it in your own projects in case you need background crowds. There, this is what the guys look like. I think we've met some of you. Met Asian lady with the rucksack there. I think we've met them all. And it's quite funky when you look at how they've made that, how they've set that up. You'll see that the whole, like this part is a different part than the rest of the body. So the rest of the body is just, it walks around, and this is kind of parented to it, and then has expressions and kind of, you know, very cool. Spawn enough of them. It's funky, isn't it? So I'll delve into that another time. Oh, that! Oh, yeah. I remember now. I remember you saying that. I remember we had this discussion before. No, I haven't had a chance yet. Thank you for reminding me of Milo. They were staring a bit, weren't they? Ooh. They were totally staring a bit. Okay, I'm going to go and launch the Prey, because that is what we're here for, because that is cool. We're going to have a look at the crew quarters today. See how that goes. It's so true. It's how it works. There's sometimes, Nate, this is all we need to know, I think, these days. Right, cool crew quarters. We've spent some quality time yesterday on an EVA, and sadly we couldn't patch the massive hole. We did find a couple of keycards that could potentially come in handy. And we'll see how we can, you know, what we can do with them today. Daja, I think pass. I'm not at that point. I don't know. It's every time I tried to put DAS characters into Unreal Engine, I failed miserably. So I'm sure there is a way, but I don't know how to do it. I have no idea how to do it. The bridge does work, but it just takes forever to get a character in the A pose there, and then you got to retarget it. It's, you know, it's the question: is it worth it? You know, are there other life choices we could be making for more happiness? You know, I'm sure somebody can do it, but I can't currently. But rest assured that if I ever find out, I'll let you know.
Dr. Lorenzo Calvino, winner of the Employee Innovation Award this quarter.
Do you know, this voice, this station voice, have we tried to switch that off? Because, you know, we should. I think I've tried, but it doesn't quite work. This was my office there, by the way. This is, so if you're not caught up with this, we're on board a space station. Let me show you around. Italian marble, and we're close to the moon. That's kind of the white stuff there. That's the moon. The space station is called Talos I. We are, in fact, on something called, we work for a company called TranStar. I'm one of the chief honchos there. This is a bit of an exhibit that, you know, we looked at that. This is, of course, JFK. He has survived in this timeline the assassination attempt and lived a good long life until, I think, fairly recently. The year is 2035, so it's not that far in the future, and he has promoted the space race beyond what happened in our timeline. So hence we now, you know, have a massive space station with Italian marble floating around the moon. Sadly, aliens have come and invaded the station, and that's, you know, a bit of a problem. We're also dealing with something called neuromods. Those are brain implants that give us knowledge, which is super awesome. Neuromod division. Wasn't there something that we're supposed to do there? I don't recall if we can actually go in. Can we? Wasn't that just? There was something in the Neuromod division, wasn't there? Yeah. Let's have a look at our objectives here. There's deep storage. We're going to go make our way over there. December, he lives, well, we need to find that key in Alex's office. Alex is my brother, and we need a key code for his office. We don't have that yet. Golden Gun, sounds good. Black Box Project, we don't know. Life Support, West Kirk, we can have a look at that. Smuggling Ring. Crew Quarters. Find Halden Graves' office in the Neuromod division. Well, that's just straight ahead. We probably did, Nico. I think we did. I think we did make it to the moon. But more importantly, we built this, well, the Russians started building the space station, then we, the Americans, collaborated with them, and this is the space station we're on now, Talos I. It started in the 60s as something called Kletka, and we've been continually adding to it, and now it's the massive thing it is today, I think. No, he hasn't. What happens if I do, Nate? Tell me, what happens if I take my trusty wrench out and give January the beating he deserves? Oh, hello. Divi Naz. How come we've missed you before? Great wire EMP charge. Let's have that. Thingy Bob Thornton's office is up there. I remember us having a look around here last time. Skill recording room, we can't go in. Up there, huh? How did we get up there last time? Did we build a ladder of some sort? No. I remember we went in here through an upstairs entrance, did we not? This, I think, is a water feature. Supposed to be. It is, isn't it? Water feature in space, man. Crazy. Yes, I think we went a different route up and then went in there. I think. Do you know, yes, that is what they say. Kletka is Russian for cage. That is so true. Let's see if we can do that somehow. If his office is upstairs, I'd love to have a look at that. Really, I feel it's a lie. Battle out the truth versus the lies. Was it that? Was it the auditorium? There was something, wasn't there, Danny? I seem to remember. Let's see, let's see. Whoops. Space junk flying by. That's probably perfectly fine. We shouldn't worry about that. Right. Yes, hear this. I know the way, I know the way. It's a bit of a convoluted way, but we can do that. We can do that. I'm gonna go back to my office and then jump over to get to the 3rd floor. Haha, walk over the glass. Next thing you know... Yuck, a weaver corpse. My god, this is all disgusting, isn't it? Yes, like here, these artistic little woven things. That's broken. I think I smashed a massive hole into this. Yes, indeed. And then if we go over here, now we're 1 level above the Neuromod division. And if we're clever enough... Oh, this is the sales division. How did we do it? Thought it's a good idea to harvest, you know, organic components and stuff. Sales division. When we get out of the sales division on the other end, is that how we do it? General access. Oh, I can unlock that. And then we're here. No, this is not where we want it to be. We want to be... How did we do it? I can't remember. Yes, absolutely true thing, Spaceman. There are 2 games. So the first Prey, that was made by a studio that wanted to make a sequel. And then Bethesda, I believe, acquired that studio. But at that point, the Prey sequel was in kind of development hell, and they had the intellectual property right to the title. So then they gave Arcane Austin this title to make, and that is how this Prey came about. I've never played that, the other one. By the way, these are all on sale on Steam right now. Prey with the Moon Crash edition. Then there is the Dishonored series. That's available. Yes, how did we get in there? Hang on. I think was it we go through here, go 1 step down, and then we have some kind of a secret entrance? Was that how we did it? Like, Danny, I think you were right. There was some kind of maintenance tunnel access, like this way, and then through human resources. Dang! No! I need leverage 3 to get rid of that. That is not how we do that. I'm intrigued now. I thought the Neuromod division was something we can't actually access. Let me have 1 more go. Maybe there was a way that we could go upstairs. I'm intrigued by that. I'm very intrigued. So what makes this game so creepy? You wander around, you go, how do I make that work? Oh, on a disc, how exciting. Have you still got a disc drive to play it with? Isn't it fascinating that you buy laptops for the last 10 years and none of them have disc drives anymore? Isn't that crazy? You go reboot. See what happens, Yoshi. Was it through... Ah, there we go. We got a lift. Security, how you doing? We made that lift go, didn't we? We repaired that. Oh. anti-grav lifts and stuff. Fabrication, volunteer quarters. We checked this out, didn't we? I remember. Fabrication. Don't tell me it's behind here. We don't have that. I think actually this here, this number at the bottom right, I think if you had a particular hacking level, like hacking level 4, you could bypass this even without the key code. But alas, we do not have. It's behind here somewhere. We can go in here. Volunteer quarters. Oh man. It's a good server rack here. Shame we haven't found a way to restore power to this whole section. Authorized personnel only. Oh. Maintenance hatch. Maybe there's just a power switch we just, you know, magically flick on. That would be good, wouldn't it? Maybe, is it this? No, that's not it. Some stuff still coming out here. Do you know, I had some issues earlier, Nate. Some bandwidth issues. If it's really bad, I can switch over to my other internet connection. I can try that. Let me know how bad it goes, because I'm basically on the backup more or less by accident. It was supposed to be better than the main, but sometimes it's like literally varies day to day. This looks like we could literally just walk in there. That would be good, wouldn't it? Shall we try? Just literally make ourselves a little ladder here. See if that works. No, Jay, that doesn't work. Dang! That's a shame, isn't it? If only I could... This doesn't work. God damn it, I could maybe go up on here, though. That might work. We have enough gunk here. Oh, come on. We can go up on here. Now... Oops, my torch needs recharging. This would be good, right? If we could just... Yes, gaily jump on here. That is not in the right spot. Oh, this is exciting. We found a wrench! Dang! Is it dropping out? Okay, let me go and take care of that. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see. This is the stuff that's a little scary to do. So what I'm gonna do is literally stop the stream and then switch the internet connection and then start the stream again. If I can't make this work, then I might pop up on a different URL in a moment, because sometimes YouTube kind of drops out, but let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope that doesn't happen. So here's where the scary part happens. I'm gonna go and start issues. If YouTube is really, really nice to us, it should happen. But if it is or not, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, Camilla, you're gonna have so much fun with dropouts and headaches and things not working. It's gonna be, think of it as a 6-month learning curve until this is working. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. But it's also, you know, it's fun as well. So I don't want to scare you off or anything. It is fun, but it is an extremely difficult task to get right. So if it doesn't work at first, that's kind of to be expected. So we back is good. I also recommend that whenever something scary like this happens, refresh your browser windows just to catch up with the with the live picture, because there could still be, you know, delayed packages that YouTube is trying to send out, but they might be 30 seconds old. So just to catch up with the live picture, refresh your browser window. Always a good idea. While we have a look what else we can see here besides... Oh no. Besides a wrench. I'm just gonna go bop him on the head a little bit here. Aha! Oh my, we're actually in this lab, aren't we? This is very good. Let me go do... Nope. Let me go do this. Perfect. I have psi power again. Fabrication! It's this room that we were totally not allowed in a moment ago. Oh, because of this. I love it. Oh no, this is behind the door. He's a little bit crazy here. Oh nice, there's multiple of them. Science operator corrupted. So these guys, I don't think they can harm me because they can't get in here either. So that's okay. Whoa! There's a whole host of things to explore here. Very nice. Oh, hello. Guys, didn't see you there. These little creatures, they can hide in plain sight as other objects. And these guys, they're just corrupted robots, so, you know, let's not worry about them. Even though they get a little bit agitated when they see me through the windows, it's all good. We don't worry about them. Rich Ivor's corpse! Dang. Thank you for the weapon upgrade kit, I appreciate that. Very good. VAMP23, oh, what does that do? That's one of those things that we can use to upgrade, I suppose, us. Right? VAMP23, what does that do? Radiation shielding. Oh, we should equip that, huh? VAMP23. Performing a sneak attack restores some health. Ooh, great! Anything else in the scope department here? Boost the amount of damage done by electrostatic burst. That's good. I like to keep that. Yes, Camilla, as I said earlier, the video I sent you initially is part of a series, so watch the whole series to get the whole lowdown of how to set up your streaming setup. It just requires, you know, watching a lot of stuff and trying a lot of stuff, but that's really the only way to do it, I'm afraid. These creepy computer voices, and he really tries to get in there. Oh, can we send some of that onto the other side here? That would be good, wouldn't it? Like, boom. Oh yes, remote kill you! Haha! I like that. Oh, this is glass. Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Science operator, corrupted or not. And you look, you could do with some... Oh man, oh that's nice. Rust bucket. Technopath. He's a little bit evil. I think we've met him before. We have totally met him before. Yeah. Dude, seriously. Finally, the history. Yeah, thanks for your help, turret.
Reset required.
Turret, seriously. Why? What's the point of that? That's not help. That's disturbing. Finally, it's a bit quieter in here, isn't it? Dang. Well, I think the bloke's office was upstairs. While we're down here, let's have a look around. See what we can... Yeah, there we go. Spare parts. Always good. Always good. Burnt circuit board and some other stuff that can be recycled. Restricted. Oh, that's my favorite area. Can we get out of here? Oh, it's the decontamination area. And we're back here. Gotcha. Is this unlocked now? Yes, this is unlocked now. Fabrication. Nice, so we can go into fabrication anytime we like now. Ha ha ha. Man, absolutely. Biggest misconception. Streaming is just so easy. You press one button and off you go. Some services actually make that possible. Like if you want something like a really simple solution, you can always use the GeForce experience. You don't have much in the way of configuration, but it's often, so it's kind of an NVIDIA product, and all you do is press, I think, Alt-Z, and that brings up a menu that lets you literally start streaming right away. Whatever's on your screen gets streamed or gets recorded. If you wanted to record it, that is also possible. Ah, Holden Graves' office. You're Holden Graves? No, you're Frederick Steele. Good stuff. You are just yuck. Yeah, so that's another option. If you find the whole OBS and scene switching stuff, if that's too much, which often for people it is, and I really don't blame them. It's like, if I hadn't been a broadcast professional in a previous life, I don't think I would have been able to figure this all out. Then you can use that, so the GeForce experience, that's another possibility. One button, whatever's on your screen, plus a microphone gets streamed and you can still listen, so that's easy. They don't have scene switching, but it makes it extremely easy to get going. Just saying. That's broken. Dang. And this week, yeah, okay, fine. We can do this. I was just wondering, have we explored everything there is to explore in this room? Yeah, GeForce Experience is called. Including here. Aha, recycler charge. Oh, that thing. It's a little bit broken here. What do you think, Nate? Is it worth using 5 spare parts to repair this thing? It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I'm gonna go eat some of my conserves here. Because spare parts are so difficult. Right, indeed. I totally agree. Spare parts are so difficult to come by. Perhaps this would be a waste. It would be a nice convenience to have, but, you know, I agree. I agree. Ooh, what's happening here? Fried hard drive, yes. Storage. Door actuators are wonky. come see me if you need. Graves. I see. So maybe we need to go to Graves' office and restore this from his computer, perhaps. Okay, no worries. We can do that. It's all very technical, isn't it? How do we get out? Ah! Operator's locked. Dang, okay, fine. Well, at least nobody can get corrupted that way. I like it. Greater Mimic, really? Where? Oh, down there! And there's a neuro mod as well. How do we get down, you think? Recycle yourself is Nate's answer to everything. You getting ads? Ads are uncool. Where was the dude's office again? Somewhere upstairs, wasn't it? How do we get upstairs? Some lift somewhere, wasn't it? Here, this way. Okay, let's go have a look in the dude's office. See if we can see what's inside the storage. Why do we need to even see him again? Just to refresh my memory here. Halden Graves. Lead Neuromod engineer Halden Graves revoked all Neuromod fabrication licenses. Oh yeah, we can't make them anymore. I need to find his office and figure out how to reset the license if I ever want to make another Neuromod. Well, good thing we now have his keycard. Interestingly, not from him, but from some other dude. Really? That chair. Isn't the chair? Surprise attack! Sadly, I haven't got unlimited punching power. You dead? Yes. Oh, why is a mimic carrying 9mm bullets? Just checking. Halden Graves, I presume. Man, he's dead. Good question, Julia. Oh, you had to reboot chat? I'm glad you're back, Nancy. I'm glad you're back. Greater Mimic is about to become the dead Mimic. Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's what we do. We have YouTube Premium because we do a lot of YouTube watching, and it's just such a pleasure to have no ads. But it is $15 a month, so it's one of those things. There's only so many subscriptions that you can have in a month. I went through and cancelled quite a few today. Today was kind of, you know, cancel subscription day. But it's not for like the $10 a month type things, more like for the $150 software a year type scenarios. If all comes from them, get it out now. What does that mean? Non-terrestrial exotic materials. Receptor molecules. Oh, that's nice. What did he yell at you? Neuromod fabrication plan. Okay. That hasn't reset it though, has it? Transcribe Holden Graves. Alright. Should we listen? Yes.
Running checks. SimLab secure. Well, except for Igwe, but he'll be up all night. Speaking of up, did you see the photos of his daughter Maya?
But that's not his daughter. It's his wife.
Are you kidding me?
No, she died.
Oh.
When Igwe was younger. It's in his records.
Christ, you've seen his records?
Yeah. During the security checks, looking for those red flag psychs that the brass is up in arms about.
Really?
Apparently, came home, found her dead on the floor. Aneurysm. Spent her
Huh.
life studying the brain. The brain takes its toll. With everything else going on at the time, with the shaming.
Christ.
You already
The
said
shaming.
but I don't think he heard you. He's not looking at this station, that's for sure.
Who are you guys talking about? I wonder.
Alex, I figured it out.
Okay.
Just too late.
Graves, are you still in fabrication?
The receptor molecules, the exotic neurotransmitters, we didn't synthesize them. And there's no terrestrial source.
Graves, don't do anything drastic. You know me. You know I always have a contingency plan.
Is that a threat?
Shoving it into our skulls. It all comes from them. But you never...
I'm going to send someone to help you.
I need to get this out now. Oh God, but the neuromods, they can still be fabricated.
Graves, do not touch the neuromod licenses. Do you hear me?
Right. So he figured out all this neuromod technology, like literally everything, isn't actually being engineered here on this space station. They just, because in the 60s they had this visitation from the first black alien creature, and that is what made the neuromods possible. So all the neuromod research is basically alien technology. Oh, that's creepy. That is so creepy. That is drastic, Nate. What bell are we talking about? Bell as in bicycle bell? Or bell as in doorbell? Or bell as in, you know, walking around St. Patrick's Day type bell? Discuss. That is very funny, Nate. A little poem about the fly. Or if I die. You make some tortillas, Yoshi. That sounds exciting. Maybe one of the utilities here can restore fabrication doors. Yeah, unlock those. That's a good idea. Fabrication department is a class 1000 clean room. Operate doors with caution. Pursuant to TranStar Standard 309F, concentration of airborne particles must be controlled to within specified limits. Yeah, let's open that up. Perfect. Neuromod licenses. Renew license. Each Neuromod SKU requires a new license and must be propagated across Fabricator network servers. Do not issue new licenses without director authorization. I am the director. Here's the authorization. Woohoo! It's a bit like being the admin on your computer, isn't it? I am the administrator. Require seek administrator permissions. I am the administrator. The nightmare is hunting me. That looks creepy, doesn't it? Currently the nightmare isn't here, so perhaps we shouldn't worry too much. Oh, I can't go that way. I remember now. That was everything we found here, wasn't it? Unless we can pick that up. Nope. Tape drives. I'm inclined to just wait it out here. Because I think the nightmare isn't around. I'll just have a 2-minute chat segment and just let the nightmare do its thing. It happens in Control as well. Sometimes there's a big boss that comes and wants to get you, and you either have to fight them or you have to hide from them. So, you know, I'm okay hiding for 2 minutes. Ooh, sushi. That sounds nice. We had... what did we have? Korean barbecue chicken with mashed potatoes and beans. That was nice. Ding dong bell. Nate is in the well. I like it. I like it. Quite poetic. It's a bit like the Fly poem. Oh, do you know what? Yesterday, after our session on the stream, I wanted to find out more about where the crew quarters are. So I fired up my game and I thought, hey, the first thing I'm going to do is catch up a little and also get that license from the morgue that we picked up yesterday. You know, when we waited and the operator came and opened the door to the morgue so that we could get the key card and all that. Well, turns out that happens in real time. So in the game here, at the bottom right, it says it's now 5:21 p.m. and that is real time. So you have to wait 1 hour for it to be 6:21 p.m. And this operator that opens the morgue door comes on the hour but it happens in real time. So yesterday was a total fluke that he just came when he came, because we could have literally waited there for 59 minutes for that to happen. I'm kind of glad it happened faster. But yeah, one of those things. Oh, this is the room that I've opened, wasn't it? Yes. Oh, nice. Exotic material. Gimme. Oh my god, there's tons of them. We can make so many neuromods with this. Do you know what? And we shall. This looks all very 60s tech, doesn't it? Very 60s tech. Nightmare isn't here, is he? Fabrication room? No, that's not it. This could be the way out. Let's go to my office. Oh my god, no, the Nightmare's there. Ah, the Nightmare. He was in the lobby waiting for me. So glad he didn't get me. Haha!
Morgan, I found a satellite project dealing with remote psychotronic signaling.
Really?
RPSS-X5. I
Catchy.
think it could spoof a neural signature that matches yours. Plain English, you could use it to get that new Typhon off your back. Latest tech logs show the satellite was damaged, though. You'd have to find a replacement part.
There's always good news and bad news, isn't there? Hey, we have a great way of you not getting killed. Bad news is you're going to have to work really hard on making that happen. Yeah, I get you. The Mark is here! Do you know, and from next week, from Sunday, there'll be the time shift in the, if you're in Europe, then you have to get used to another time, which is just, you know, it's crazy. So maybe by Sunday next week, everything's going back to normal. How's it going, Mark? Happy belated St. Patrick's Day, if you have been celebrating. Human resources. Oh, can we go in here? It's a little bit dark in here. Have we even been in here? Grab a cold mountain drink while you're at it. Oh, we have been in here, haven't we? Well, we haven't, because there's, you know, things here. Oh yeah, well, I don't think we have been in here. Mimic. Where you at, buddy? We've not been to human resources? No, looks like we haven't. Filing cabinet with whiskey and suit repair kits in there. Nice! And also the amp 23. Well, that's gonna be good, right? I'm thinking. The V-amp, what do we do with that? V-amp 23. Oh, we already have one. Ah, performing sneak attacks restores health. I wonder if we can we recycle it? I mean, you know, it's nice to have two, but I don't think we need to. What's happening here on the old email front? Thomas Tucker. Good news. Hello, Sandra. It's my pleasure to inform you that your application has been accepted. We've been shipping you a packet of documents. Please review and sign by the end of this week. Once the paperwork's done, I'll send travel instructions. We'd like to get you up here next month, if possible, and begin orientation. It's always challenging to reserve travel, but you'll be booked on an exhilarating ascent on one of the shuttles. Please accept my welcome on behalf of the TransStar family. We look forward to bringing you abroad. Thomas Tucker. The First. Hunter Hale. Tommy, I appreciate your concern and understanding you don't want to be held accountable for discrepancies on the books. Hunter Hale's compensation package stands out because he negotiated it with me. Consider the matter settled. Even if we paid him 6 times what our other pilots make, our projections for this year would support it. Do you think this is connected to that super dark facility that gets shuttles into this, you know, dark facility before they go to Earth and back? I wonder. Mr. 3D Megaverse, how's it going, sir? because it takes them a week to rearrange Stonehenge. I'm so up with that. They have to be rearranged twice every year. It's so much work. That's the deal, is it, Nate? Thief. Okay. Enjoy your time at the top while it lasts, because it won't be long. See what I have to deal with? This needs to stop. Thomas Tucker. John, how's it going? Good to see you. Sunburst banana. Oh yes. Some vodka. They have vodka and whiskey on the space station. Filing cabinet. Nothing more, I take it. Speaker. Oh yeah. Makes it all just less creepy. Can't believe we've never been in here. But you know, human resources, it's not something you come across every day. Neuromods and bonuses. At TranStar, we believe in rewarding employees who perform at exemplary levels. Through our recognition program, employees who are recommended for promotion or commendation are also eligible to receive neuromods from the list found in Appendix 4C. Oh my, really? Please note these incentives are subject to the limitations outlined in Section 13 and may be revoked or removed at TranStar discretion, especially in cases involving employee termination, disciplinary action, or emergency protocols. Do you know, that would be so good for them if you get a neuromod when you join the program under the guise of, hey, isn't this amazing, you get new knowledge like literally right away. And if ever we terminate you, we remove the neuromod, but that also means you forget everything that you've learned. So that is politically just interesting, isn't it? I have a feeling TranStar is a bit of a creepy company. No offense, but they are, aren't they? Rewards program. Just want to make sure I've got everything. Oh, hello. It's rule number 47. It's not okay to eat other crew members' lunches. If you're hungry, let me know, the goat. Need a chat? I'm available. Thomas Tucker. Oh, I see. And this is kind of opposite here. We can't get through. Man, this is creepy. And just then, the doors close. Yikes. I'll go back to my office, recycle all this stuff, and then we're going to have a look at the crew quarters. And life support, and deep storage, and all the other plans we've had. January, what's new? Nothing, hopefully. Right, this is all auto-trashed, and what we don't need anymore is... Nate, does alcohol have a function in this game? It's Brian's wrench. I'm gonna go and recycle that as well. Because I have old Sada bourbon, and I think I also have some vodka. But I never know what to do with it. It makes me all woozy, so I'm thinking perhaps we don't really need that. And Kingsway champagne. And now, for the devastating conclusion of the whole thing. Because, you know, we don't let something as simple as a power cut ruin our day. I don't know how much the game has saved, so we may have to replay some of this section. But hey, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, stupid January, I totally agree. What's going down? That is very cool. That is very cool. We're back. So once again, I'm glad to say that we are back. But of course, because of packets stuck that are still being played out and all that, do refresh your browser just for the 19th time today, because that is just, you know, how we roll. Just so that things don't get, you know, what's the word? Wonky. Oh yes, and of course I need to go and start this little gadget as well. It's like a new day starts. So welcome everyone. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. It's like a brand new stream. Very cool. Jeremy, it was very exciting. We just had a power cut. I think maybe I've had too many instances of Unreal Engine open at the same time. That caused my neighborhood to go down just for half a second. I think my internet survived, but neither of my computers have. So we're trying to bring it all back. It's basically like starting a brand new day. Jeremy, how's it going? Good evening to you, sir. We're currently only 4 hours apart for a change. Isn't that cool? That's kind of nice. I like it. From next weekend, from next Sunday, it'll be 5 hours again. But right now, we're 4 hours apart. That's kind of cool. Ah, yes, I had that new model that NVIDIA sent me, and they said, hey, Jay, the 4090s, they're being released now, but of course we have the 6090s already available. Just working on some power issues there. Do you want to test them and see what they're like in DAS Studio? I said, sure, let's go do that. What's that smell? Something burning? Also, something starting here. No, it isn't, is it? I thought I had pressed launch, but of course that was cloud storage is all the local file we want to use. 614. Yeah, that's only 15 minutes ago. Let's use that. Yes, 1 megawatt an hour. That basically the average DAS Studio picture now renders in 10 seconds, but it'll cost you $60, which is cheap because video games are now 70 to 120 bucks when you buy them, because that makes sense. Oh, that is cool. You're gonna have so much fun. 3090 is really, really nice. What a cool card. Have fun, Mark. Awesome. Yeah, it's a good card. And then it crawls away. Ah, crazy. Oh, was it Yoshi's fault? I think I'm with Nate, actually. It's January's fault. I'm pretty sure. It was January's fault. Okay, then. Campaign 2, that's us. Saved at 6:15. So I don't remember where we were 15 minutes ago. Don't know if we've reset our Neuromod licenses because we have a ton of material now. That means we can make new Neuromods. That's going to be nice. I still can't bring myself to do it though, Nate. In all honesty, because I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, well, we're here in the employee quarters. Well, there was nothing dramatic here, was there? We didn't find anything exciting, just a bit of alcohol and banana peel and stuff like that, so nothing really that was all that dramatic. Well, the banana peel, you know, that's important stuff. Oh, yeah, the med kit as well. Totally forgot that. Filing cabinet. Anything exciting? No, perfect. This we've killed. Anything in the bookshelf here? I guess not. Oh, this is great. We haven't really lost anything then. That is good. That's me thinking maybe I had to go and redo that other section. Also kind of cool, we haven't even been in the crew quarters. TranStar rewards program we read all about. And we've decided we can't actually get out at the other end anyway. So let's go back out. This set off the power cut last time, didn't it? I went out. Next thing you know... Oh, hello! Dude! Then he runs away. Nicely animated, the little guy, I have to say. And then he wants to jump and lash out. It is all very cute, isn't it? I have to say. But Nate, what if it ends my game? I don't want that to happen. I can't destroy January. I suppose I could repair him afterwards. But why would I do that? He's the only person who, you know, who knows things.
Simmons installed blank neuromods on you. That's why you could remember the previous day's test and escape.
Marginally increases my psi power. I'm thinking I'm gonna go and get rid of some of the beer then. And all the alcohol, because I'm just not, you know... I can't see myself ever using it. To be honest. Yeah, I'm leaving him alive. For now. Just, you know, just because I can. When I get back out, Mark, I'll go and, you know... Oh, then February kicks in. Possible. Possible. Let's make more neuromod, see if that works. Neuromod, yeah, there we go. Wow. 52 exotic matter, my goodness. If something goes wrong, we know how to reset it again. I'm gonna make at least 6, because wow. Why not, right? Nate, you're hilarious. 3. Nice. I think I might... should I make another one? What do these things buy us these days? Scientist, what can I get here? Hacking 2. That might be exciting. Physician, Psionic aptitude, I do like that. Maybe, you know, having 200 psi, I think that's kind of cool. I use it more and more these days. I'm gonna treat myself to that. What else here? Engineer. Heavy lifting. Gunsmith. Repair 3. Dismantle. Into spare parts. That might be cool. I think I like that. Break down equipment in your inventory into spare parts and recover spare parts from destroyed operators. Only because they're so difficult to come by. Materials expert, impact calibration, I'm not sure. What we got going here? This is toughness. More health, Combat focus, Stealth, Energy. Kinetic blast 2, ooh. That could be good. Just knock people out. But that... 5 is quite expensive. Maybe we'll save up for that. Electrostatic blast, also nice. Morph is cute. You can maybe we'll do that. That is actually quite funky because you can go into objects and wander around as a coffee mug and stuff. That's kind of cool. We had December and an October was mentioned. Yeah, good point. Good point. Backlash. Psycho shock. Ew. Against biological targets. Well, most of my targets are not biological. Fear resistance. Okay. Also cool. Yeah, I like the whole spare parts idea here. What was that? Material experts. Was it security? No, it wasn't. Where was it? That. So one more. One more. I have so many exotic bits and pieces. That's quite cool. I think also Q-beam cells. I think I might make a few of those. I see I'm running low on these bits and pieces here. Q-beam is cool. And of course, shotgun shells. Can never have enough of those around here. Shotgun shells. There. Ah, yes. They are expensive, aren't they? What are we going to do? Sep Titan is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for renewing your Patreon subscription. I really appreciate that. Very, very nice of you. Very nice of you. And Sebastian, good to see you too. And Nancy is back. That's exciting. All good. My goodness, we had exciting times here. We had power cuts and we had all kinds of things. Power cuts. Looked at a funky Unreal Engine project. That was nice. Not mine, mind you. Oh yeah. Main lobby, Arboretum, right? Arboretum, here we go. We're going to have a look at the crew quarters now. We tried yesterday, and we floated around outside, and there's me thinking, hey, how do we get into the real bits and pieces here? Turns out, they're actually accessible from the Arboretum. Are you talking about your flatmates again, Daniel? Sounds like a crazy living arrangement that you've got there. Get out of that. Don't do that to yourself. Life is short. Don't spend it in conditions that you don't want to be in. Oh, yeah, I haven't got this yet, have I? I need to go and implant that. My, what's it called here? Engineering dismantle mod. There we go, dismantle. Aha! So with this, I can now pick this up. Woohoo! I like it. We're going to the Arboretum. Let's go. Let's go. Life is really short, isn't it? It's just, you know, don't waste it on stuff that you don't want to... I'll do tomorrow, well, I'll get that sorted, but I haven't got the... not in the mood for that. Do it now. Do it today. No matter if it's... whatever. Weight loss, living circumstances. Anything that doesn't make you happy, cut it out of your life.
Target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
And also do it now. Don't do it, you know, tomorrow. Because tomorrow might not even happen. The bridge. The greenhouse. Alex Hughes' office. Loading bay. No, that's how we came in. That's not it. Let's go and find... greenhouse. Experimental plants. Oh no. Let's find the crew quarters. I'm sure they're not by the experimental plants here. I'm sure they're elsewhere. Aren't they kind of here? Sort of. Crew quarters. There we go. Crew quarters. I can't go in here. Good stuff. Ooh, glue cannon. Yes. Oh, hey there, guys. How's it going? Not good by the flaming bits and pieces that I can see there. It is not everything is about smashing January's face, Nate. We're not smashing January's face. Oh no! That is so mean. So explain the whole you can throw flames through the glass mechanic to me. Oh, it's not glass. Ah, clever. But that's unfortunate, isn't it? That's gleefully waving at the robots. Turns out they can actually kill me. That's uncool. Aha! Crew quarters. Unlock, yes! Give me the crew quarters. I don't recall what we needed to do here, but I remember we needed to go here. Maybe we'll figure out that first. It's January's clone. That's too funny. He totally took his chance while I was busy with coffee. Totally. Dang. Bernard Griffith. Mind controlled. That can't be good. This is much larger than what we found yesterday.
I see you. Another puppet.
Who are you?
For me with black eggs behind your eyes. Come
Black
closer.
eggs? No, I don't have black eggs.
Yes. A little closer.
Why is everybody rushing? There's so many mind control people in here. Who is that? Indigo Lake? I can't reach him. He's too far away. Who are you?
Stupid puppets. What? You two? You want to come into a kitchen? Good. Come.
Kitchen. The cook's request. Really?
Stupid beast. You think you can kill me with them?
At least they're not clawing my eyes out there. That's quite nice. So these are the crew quarters. My goodness. Looks more like a hotel, doesn't it? What do we need to do here? I do not recall. The cook's request. Go to the cafeteria. Gotcha. Oh, yes. To get into deep storage, we need to find 5 or so voice samples for Danielle's show, because that means we can then go and open deep storage. Maybe we're going to do that tomorrow. That is a good idea. So let's find all the voice samples today. Search Danielle's crew cabin for samples of her voice. Good stuff. We can do that. Cook's request. Go to the cafeteria. Can do that. That's also here. Deep storage. We can't go there yet. Alex's office. We haven't got the key code yet. Golden gun. Also in crew's quarters. Find Captain Marx's golden gun. Right. Okay. That we don't know. Life support will do that tomorrow. Hardware labs. Satellite communications device. Interesting. Oh yeah, that. I remember. Smuggling ring, we don't know. The corpse vanishes. Use Bellamy's keycard to access his cabin in crew quarters. So we're in the right space. We can do so many very cool things. I don't even know where to begin. Med bay. Well, let's go see if we can take
Can't get me. Can you?
that stuff away, just in case any of us need to go to the med bay. If I'm allowed. Come on.
Why do you obey? You can't find the beast voice. You run out of puppets, huh?
Who
Maybe you starve.
are you talking to? Is this the chef? We should take care of him first, because Jesus.
When will you stop? Stop!
What's in here? Oh, hello. Regina Sellers! No way! I should have scanned her. No scanning for you. Regina, let's talk about this. Are you Regina? Nope, you're not. It's cool. Oh, but we have things that we can pick up. Where is she? Regina didn't look so good. Oh, is this thing working? Got a working recycler up here. That is good to know. Weapon upgrade kit. Oh yeah, you know. Supplies for Morgan. Mike, when you're heading to the exec suites to fix the cooling system here, can you bring Morgan these supplies? By the way, the code to the graph shaft has changed. It's 2329. Thanks, Kev. Okay, good. Graph shaft. That wouldn't be the one to Alex use office, would it? I mean, just thinking out loud here. I'm sure it's not. Mulga, Scan, and Mikva. What are you talking about? It does sound good though. Oh, he died peacefully. Mike Turner, corpse. Oh, and I found Brian's wrench again. Brian's wrench keeps popping up everywhere. The yellow tulip. Oh, hello. Regina! There you are. Secured pharmaceuticals. Alright. And she had spiralite cookies. Why don't we eat that? Expired plasma bag and Psi Hypo. Nice. The yellow tulip looks all dark and creepy. I think I must have accidentally killed that other little mimic as well. Hello? You. Ow, indeed. Ow. How many mimics are there? Dude. Whew. That's just creepy. The guy who got... That was Regina. I tried. She was unscannable. There was no new information. No, that's a very good point, yes. We should always scan things and people. Power control terminal. Okay, good. That is gonna be... Hello? I can't get in here. I wonder if there's a collision problem or something. I don't fit through. I'm already crouching. Maybe I need to put my thing away. Ah, there we go. I was holding my wrench. That was, of course, a no-no. Can't do that. Local breaker. Yellow tulip, turn on. Yes. Let's get some light into the yellow tulip. Guy Jameson. My goodness, how many people have we found so far? The Neural Horizon. Ooh. The wrench gods are displeased at your blasphemous lack of faith in their guidance. Oh, Dolores, okay. Malva. Now I remember what you're saying. Case studies of neuromod donors and recipients. I went to visit the Graces, whoever they are. Brandy had passed from her paraplexis, and the connectochrome of her ability to stake still remains unused in TriStar databanks. Her parents declined to be interviewed, citing the interviews with Brandy had done more harm than good, the traditional spelling. Rather than raising awareness of the condition, it had shown the division. Brandy had been one of the first to discover her new handicap. But if neuromods are the future, what happens to those unable to use them or afford them? That's a good point. Brings up an interesting question about those of us who cannot afford a $7,000 VR headset every 30 seconds. Will they actually be able to exist in the future where, of course, everything is metaverse and VR? Oh, hello. It's a good point, isn't it? It's enough that we're supposed to pay like $2,000 every year to Apple just to get a new iPhone. Not to mention the $3,000 Mac to go with it, because oh my god, you had yours for 6 months? Chuck it in the bin now, man. Slightly disturbing audio visuals here. Well, if we need alcohol, it's in the bar. I'm thinking. Yellow tulip supply closet. No keycard. Dang. And let's not talk about them getting repaired. I totally agree. That is so true. You live in Singapore? Ah, we could repair your thing, but I'm afraid we're not going to. Unless you catch a plane to the US first. Yellow supply. Oh, that's cool. Yellow tulip supply closet. Good stuff. That happens to be this one, isn't it? Yes. Oh yeah, spare parts. Gimme. Also very nice cocktail glasses. More alcohol. Oh, hello. If you find this, the escape pods didn't work, and we believe it was intentional. Those black shapes are everywhere, and everyone we know is dead. Or something worse. We aren't going to let that happen to us. To our families, we love you. Brandy Pester and Jenny Garbantsov. Man. And then they killed themselves, I guess. Frayed wire and some good old bourbon. Man, that is just tragic to hear. I might drink that. A wrench. Once again, a wrench. This could be Nate's wrench. It's okay. If I need alcohol, it's in the supply cupboard. What is with that distressing sound, man? It's creeping me out. Let's leave the yellow rose. Tulip, even. And check out the, check out the theater. Oh, cystoid nest. Yuck. So this is, oh, Clark Rafferty, corpse. Dang, buddy. Everyone's dead. Uncool, I say. Well, there we go. It looks like we've got 3 movies to watch. The Owl, Transgressions with Marty Montinez, Brandon Ricare and Will Richson, and A Killer Inside with Gary Lee. Very cool. Let's go do some maintenance work here. Oh man. Seriously, that should be patched, shouldn't it? Why you no patch? Okay, hey look, we've tried, right? It's just one of those unpatchable things. Aha! Yes, which movie shall we watch? They've got Transgressions in here, and then they've got The Owl over here, and then The Killer Inside. I don't know, maybe that's in another theater? That is so cute. Sorry about the mess. I'm sure our audience won't mind. Ooh, hello. Yes, let me know what movie you'd like to watch. Pussycat. Glue Cannon, alright, thanks. And Eve Coolidge. Sorry it didn't work out. Oh, and here's the recreation center. Bit of teleconferencing. This is nice to know. Another cystoid nest. Man, this is just... in stereo as well. Oh look, Transgressions is about to begin. Reservation scanner. Please hold your TranStar ID bracelet to scanner. Okay. Did we do it? We did. Now we're allowed to watch the movie. That's cool. Popcorn always ends up on the floor. You're so right. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh my, that would be so funny. And it just starts on the hour, and you have to go in and you literally just stand here and watch the whole thing. That would be so cool. I mean, like some of the movies in Grand Theft Auto are like that, aren't they? You walk into the cinema, a bit like in Stardew Valley, but much longer, and also crazy. And then you get 5 credits deducted. January should just come and join us, you know. There's popcorn. Or something like it. Yep, show's over, everyone. Let's go and put all the chairs up. I'm the cleanup crew. Yeah, did you enjoy the movie? Oh, look at that. Headphones. And a transcribe. Daniel Show. Look at that.
So, I found your sticky note. The one under the desk with your password. Wait, you were under my desk? Look, you need to keep your password safe, alright? I'm watching out for you because I love you. You love me? I love you enough to crawl under your desk. I totally wasn't looking for the pen I dropped.
That's true love. That's true love. Jeremy, we should put some decals on the chairs, right? Random decals, chewing gum position. Well, when we make a game, that's what we're gonna do. That's cool. 30% of Daniel Shaw's voice samples. We should also watch The Owl. Use the reservation scanner. We can also take it with us. Welcome, Morgan Yu. Oh, that's correct, isn't it? Oops, sorry. Rising Magazine. Oh, yes. Antonio Frolka starred the summer blockbuster Transgressions, did all his own death-defying stunts in the film. His eccentric A-lister has played the action star in a dozen films and now, after a long hiatus, has returned in better form than ever. Witness Frolka swinging from a crane in our exclusive teaser clips online. Frolka has been seen cavorting with the stunning Cindy Sinclair. More on this edition: 10 celebs that defy aging. Vacation in Space, 2031 Real Awards nominees. Gary Lee snubbed. And Rising Stars interviews Transgressions newcomer Will Richardson. Yes, thanks. I'm just here to... is the movie actually starting or not? I have a feeling it's not. It's kind of on a loop. Did I look under the desk for the gun? I haven't yet. I think she was referring to a different desk. I think she was not referring to the cinema. But her own desk. So we're gonna have a look at the living quarters in a moment. Still no chewing gum. What is going on? Also, no more transcribes. The trans does transcribe. Say that 3 times fast. Well, so much for the theater. Downstairs, I think that's the lobby, isn't it? Yeah, lobby, okay, good. Where there's other people that we should be dealing with. So there's the golden tulip here. And then what was that over here? This is where the recycler was. I might just go recycle some bits and pieces here. Inventory being what it is and stuff. Oh, look at that, 2 wrenches. And a gun and a glue gun. Ah, let's just go and ditch it all. I love it. Perfect. Recycle. Yes, please. The gun might be under the desk. That's possible. Let's have a look inside the actual living quarters next. It looks like I can go and restore or carry as many of these components here as I want. That's nice. They don't spill over into anything. Oh, the glue gun also. Let's go put that second glue gun in here as well. Yeah, everything else I want to kind of hold on to for now. Yeah, glue gun. All right. Thanks. Always good to have more of these materials here. It's good, isn't it? Good recycle sound. I'm curious to see what's over here. Don't know if I can jump all the way. Yes, I can. Caution, wet floor. Hey, thanks for your help, turret. Really nice, man. Brett Seidel, Petri dish sample. Yeah, you submit that error log. That's probably gonna... I'm sure that's gonna... They're gonna contact you and they're gonna fix that bug in no time, I'm sure. Recreation Center, okay. Anyone around? Let's... Oh, you, yes, of course. Character sheet. Fatal Fortress. Captain Stabfellow. The concierge desk. I think that would be downstairs, right? Treasure map for Stabfellow. What? Do you think this is a part of our map? And then the little eye icon here, top left, is that something where we're supposed to be looking, maybe?
All right. Elias has...
Stabfellow has vanished into the darkness beyond the tower door. The only sign of him is his blood trail. But as you watch, the flagstones seem to drink in the blood, the cracks glistening red.
Oh, Jesus Christ on a stick, Abigail.
Don't be such a baby. We either head through the door...
Oh, forget that, it just ate our warrior.
Unless you can handle the entire pack of rat men, oh spellless wonder, we don't have much choice. Elias? Sorry, Stabfellow?
Captain Stabfellow. Can I answer him?
Hell no! You... From the darkness, it has swallowed Stabfellow completely.
Right.
Let me light a torch.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Station-wide OS upgrade. Had to hold Bellamy's hand through the whole process. Abby, do you have my character sheet? You made it. Yes, right here.
This, I think, is that poltergeist we've met yesterday. Oh, you too, huh? He doesn't like that, does he? Dude, die already. That's terrible. You shouldn't even be around. That's like crazy, man. Terrible. And you. Oh, game controller. Like it. David Branch, corpse. Man, what are you doing with lemon peel? Green Beetle Gin. And duck beer. Alright. Good stuff. We're getting somewhere. Pimp Power. Hello to Brazil. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the endless night shift on the space station. Oh wow, I have 27 health packs. I didn't know that. I keep saving them up for, bad moment or something. Global Unity Games, I think we've read that yesterday. This is some stuff we can recycle. This is all very scary, isn't it? Barry, Bruce even. What do you mean innocent man? He came to attack me. I wouldn't call that innocent. Oh, there's that fly poem again. He came at me, I was completely happy to, let this one slide. And what does he do? He just comes at me. This has got to be the lobby. This might be the concierge. Concierge, there we go. Neuromod. Well, he was gonna kill me. I thought that was just fair. It was either him or me. Okay, some emails and mail room. Ooh, with dead people in it and also stuff. Ah. See if we can get it unlocked. From Argento Pero to crew quarters security. Please help me. There's someone trying to enter my room. I have nowhere to hide. Hurry. A basement in space. Same guy. Seriously, my quarters have new view of space, no windows at all. What is the one thing that a visitor staying on a space station might enjoy? Surely you have better quarters for Argento Pero. I don't know who you are, mate. Maybe you're not worth those quarters. I don't know what passes for sparkling. Same guy. Oh my god, he's like one of those guys who leaves comments. 7 comments, and they're all terrible. On YouTube, this is how it goes. I don't know what passes for sparkling wine on board Talos, but I assure you that flat piss your concierge delivered does not qualify. I poured it into the toilet where it belongs. I want a replacement as soon as possible. Better yet, would be a bottle of that Sada bourbon I understand your CEO likes, and more glasses as well. The others are broken. Dude. New gym code. FYI, the code to the fitness center has changed. Too many people had given out the code to employees that didn't have the service docked from their pay stubs. The new one is 1808 in case anyone wants to, who has forgotten. Good stuff. Area map, that's a good one. Let's download that. Always, Pim, no worries, no worries. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Surveillance recording. Pursuant to AU's orders, I have compiled a report concerning Annalise Gallegos and associates. Enclosed is also a suspicious conversation between Will Mitchell and Quentin Purvis. To be reviewed ASAP. Really?
I got the container set up.
This is pretty weird, Quentin.
I know, but if we...
I don't want to know. I'm doing this as a favor, that's all.
Cargo container 3232. It's on the other side of Cargo Bay B, next to the utility tunnel.
When I was head chef at the Space Institute, no one asked me to conceal food in a cargo container.
Just go easy on the ill, alright?
Well, you're not a chef in a 5-star restaurant anymore, are you? Oh, surveillance report. Subject left private quarters. Subject returned to private quarters. Quentin Purvis was observed entering subject's quarters. Took a meal into room. Okay. Well, let's see. Danielle's cabin. That sounds like a good next thing to have a look at. After harvesting all the flowers, of course. I don't actually know if they regenerate. Fitness center. Oh, we can have a look at that.
Go then. Promise me you'll let me go.
Oh, Gary Snow mind controlled. A scanner through the glass.
Scan complete.
Nice. Mind Jack 1.
Psionic aptitude available.
Gary. Gary. Okay, Gary, sorry, man. That was worth a banana peel, huh? Locker room. Oh, transcribe, always good.
Emma, it's Danielle.
Oh, another treasure map. Rosalind's treasure map.
I'm trying to reach Abby, but she's not answering.
Please. Don't come.
Emma?
He
Please.
sounds distressed.
No.
Emma, I can barely hear you.
Safe.
Is Abby with you? Are you okay?
The safe?
Not me. It's not. I won't
I won't do it.
Whoa.
You can't.
He died all by himself. I didn't do that. Something or someone just chucked him over here with his head in the... That's terrible. Disruptor batteries. Hey, good exploit in the crew quarters. Or in the locker room, I should say. Glucosist. Baseball glove. Always good to have all these things on hand. Sweet. The communal shower. I like it. I like it. Yoshi, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. I didn't murder him. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Something just chucked him in the wall, Nate. It wasn't me. Whoa. That wasn't... I didn't touch her. That was not me. Her head flew right off. What happened to her head? Jesus. Well, maybe we're going to have to do some maintenance here. I mean, I'm not the janitor. Just wanted to say... It looks like Daniel just walking through the fire. I mean, why would he do that? How indeed? Harvey Clausen mind controlled. Everyone's mind controlled. Feng Fu. Oh, a wrench. I like. Or we could just always go maybe through this exciting door here. Well, almost. There's also some maintenance that's required here, I guess. My God. Did everyone just die who goes through this tunnel? Including me? I think so. Oh, that fixed it? I like it. Oh, my man. Telepath. Maybe he's mind controlling all these people. Oh, let's go and scan him actually before I shoot him. Yeah, Psycho Shock 2 available. Wow. That sorted him out, huh? Salman Kapoor. My goodness, everyone's dead here. What's going on? Also, where's the water in the pool? Put out the fire at least. That is the least thing I can do. I agree. My God, we're certainly getting a lot of things to pick up and recycle and build neuromods from. Also, how big is this game? I wonder. There's so much to discover. People with no heads. I mean, where are the heads? You know? Let's put out the fire. Let's put out the fire. Whoops, that was not the glue gun. Sorry about that. That's the glue gun. Damn it, glue gun! There we go. Ah. Man. Do you think all these corpses that we find, they're all on the... Eventually we found them all, right? And then they're all going to be on the... in the security computer there? Be considerate. No yelling or other loud noises. Oh, a little bit of delay there, Mark. Now I get you. 8. No water. Do not enter the pool with a cold, skin or other body infection, open wound or diarrhea. So funny. Sorry about the delay, Mark. Oh, they have an upstairs as well? I can't wait. Hold me back. What's upstairs? Oh, this is where the treadmills are. Gotcha, gotcha. And the press-up benches and stuff. And shoes as well. Like, can I pick these up now? It works as well. Fantastic. TranStar Life employee profile. Harley, yes, we've read about him. He used to be an aspiring baseball star. Oh, Neuromod, yes, of course. Gimme. Neuromod Enhanced Yoga, a beginner's guide. Really? Yoga is an excellent way for those with physical series of Neuromod enhancements to grow more in tune with their new capabilities. Wow, it's not only enriching, but provides a measure of safety, preventing you from hurting yourself or others. Nice one. This is where the gun will be, yes. Aha! As you know, Morgan's availability is going to be extremely limited in the upcoming weeks. She'd like to schedule her personal training sessions tomorrow if possible. Could you possibly adjust your schedule to accommodate this window? Morgan would greatly appreciate it. The key code to the executive suites is 3229. Haha. Hey, that is good. I don't know where the executive suites are. But if we find them, that's how we're going to get in. Treasure hunt. All right. Let me just put the gun away. Greetings, adventurers. Each of you should have a map fragment by now. I managed to hand them to some of you in person. Others might have noticed a new file on your workstations after the last session. They are map fragments. Work together and figure out the clues. Once you have, return to my quarters and you will be given your prize. Your humble game master, Abigail. I see. Yes, I wonder if those little map fragments, if they pertain to a map on the station, like a point on the station. How interesting. Thanks, Jeremy. How fascinating. I love it when games let you do 20 different things. There's not just one path. I mean, you can follow that, but there's so many other things to explore. That is really cool, isn't it? I like it. What cafeteria? Crew cabins B. Crew cabins A. And let me guess, do we have others on the other side? That's the cafeteria. Bernard Griffith mind control. Oh, there's also a little lift here. Executive suites. All right. Whoops. Don Davis. Aha, there we go. 3-2, 2-3, even 2-9. Sorry, Don. Are you going to be in the way there, or... Executive suites. Look at that. This guy's evil, man. Thankfully he can't. He's outside, so we don't have to worry about that. Hopefully. Did we not... In this piece that had the hull breach, is this the backside of that door? The one we had a look at yesterday? This is looking posh here. Morgan Yu, hey, that's me! That's my executive suite. Oh, it's just like home. Your cabin. Oh, this is nice. It is, isn't it, Danny? I thought so too. Look at that. It just feels like home. And I've got all junk as well. That's cool. Is this where I've made the January and December? Perhaps? I'm wondering. This is where I ate pizza and had wine. Morgan, you enter password. Yep, that's my password. Memory logs. Audio output October. What? I'm confused. Are you confused? I'm confused. With January talking to us, December is already dead. Now we say audio output October. This is where January dies, overridden by October.
Calvino, colleague. Won't notice anything wrong. Eidetic memory. Work obsessed. Perfect medical record. No absences.
What?
New entry. Show. Danielle. Head of IT. Dislikes you. Dislikes Alex more.
That's an
Need to
advantage.
find out why. Note to self. Research. Chef Mitchell and a motive operator hack.
I'm super intrigued by this. Are these memory logs we've made for ourselves before we had that before we had all the neuromods removed?
Dio Igwe, one of Alex's hires. Cheap to recruit due to his unpopular stance on psychic phenomena. One of station's best scientists. Introvert. Knows about Tess. Loyal to Alex. Believes your brother and Typhon can save his career.
Ha! Yes, Danny, I think so too. It's like we knew this was going to happen. The moment the memory, the neuromods get removed, we're going to suffer severe memory loss, and maybe some of it super confidential that we wouldn't have relearned otherwise. Possible.
Michaela Ilyushin, chief engineer. Not on speaking terms. Had brief relationship. You ended it when Tess began. She believes it is because you discovered her medical condition. Paraplexis. Convenient, but false. Severing ties seemed prudent to you. Less painful, given the impending memory loss.
Yeah, impending memory loss. So we knew this was going to happen. Man. Crazy, isn't it? Can you trust these audio logs though? Have I really made them for myself? Or did the bot do that?
Paraplexis. Nerve disorder. Prevents use of neuromods. Requires aggressive drug therapy to prevent degeneration. Renders candidates ineligible for assignment to Talos I.
You can trust these more than January. I totally agree.
Sarah Elazar, chief of security.
She's still
Not
alive.
a friend. Knows about the Typhon. Not about your tests, but suspects. Is trustworthy, but doesn't trust Alex. Or you, yet.
Interesting. Oh, 2 neuromods in a nice little box. That's cute, isn't it? Spare parts. Neuromod fabrication plan. Null wave transmitters. Yeah, that is awesome. Shotgun citadel. Oh, what is that? Oh, shotgun critical. Haha. Increases the critical chance rate when firing the shotgun. Yeah, I only have 2 slots here though, so I'm gonna have to go and leave that for a little bit longer. Unless I increase my what's it's called here? The scope. Three neuromods. I like the idea of higher kinetic blast. That's a really good power to have. Electrostatic burst is kind of cool, but only works against a particular type of enemy, I guess. Whereas this one here works no matter what. Create a trap of superheated plasma that deals up to 75 fire damage within 3.5 meters when triggered. Organic enemies will continue to burn for several seconds. How rude is that? Phantom shift, yeah, I'm good. Telepathy. Use your mind as a weapon or manipulate technology and objects at a distance. Clever. Clever. Remote manipulation. Sneak attack, mobility, move faster. I think I'm okay with that as well. Repair 3, that'd be something. Gunsmith, I'm thinking maybe I'll get Gunsmith so I have a better chance of upgrading my weapons. Just need one more additional neuro mod for that. Leverage, yeah, I could lift things. Increase recycling by 20%, also a good idea. And reduce stamina cost of wrench attacks. That might actually be really cool. I might go with that. Let's do that. Haven't found a way to increase the scope yet. But maybe that's okay. What else does my apartment have to offer? And is it really an apartment? What might that be? Dim sum container? Do you think? I haven't, Nate. I have not reconsidered it. That's nice to know, Camilla. That's nice to know. Yeah, play with loops. I think that's what the whole streaming thing is about. Experiment, have fun. It's a bit like 3D in that respect. That is the slimmest shower ever. I mean, you can barely stand in that. But then, you know, we are in space, so I can understand that. Maybe we have to remind ourselves of the fact that, hey, we're not exactly in the Ritz-Carlton's executive penthouse suite. Oh yes, we have totally read that. Which was it's always a creepy statement to read. Fermi's statement. If there are so many stars and they've been around for such a long time, why haven't we ever come across another civilization? Nor has that civilization contacted us? Good question. Alex Hughes Executive Suite. No way! My brother and I, we sleep on the same floor. That is good, isn't it? It does, it does. It's just when you look at the toilets and stuff, you think, Argento Pero, the terrible guest. I would love to just psy-hypo you, but I'm thinking maybe I'll just blue gun you instead. Because, you know, you deserve it, buddy. Argento Pero, he's the guy who kept complaining to... He was in the guest suite. My God, he didn't look so good. Last thing he said, somebody's trying to get into my suite. Oucharoo. He had that whiskey here all along. And they actually did send it over to him. That's crazy. Aye. It also has the potential to get really addictive. So what I really enjoy about the streaming is the whole casually, you know, hanging out with one another. Because we always come up with cool stories. We always talk about funky things. We exchange knowledge. So that is what I really enjoy as well. It's something that I didn't know was going to happen that way or had an impact on me that much. But I found, like, I started this when COVID started, or just before COVID started. That's when I started streaming, kind of 2018, 2019. I think I experimented in 2018, and then Did a lot in 2019 and ever since, really. And what I really enjoy is this whole us hanging out casually. That is kind of cool. I didn't know it was going to be that that interesting and that social, you know, even though we're not in the same room as with one another. It's just cool. Like us solving 3D puzzles together, 3D problems. But oh, look at that. I think we need to go do a bit of a recycling session before we can go enjoy the cafeteria here. Welcome, Morgan Yu. It's definitely us. So yeah, nice side effect. Nice side effect. Where is that recycler? It was upstairs, wasn't it? I think it might be here. Haha. Wow. So much stuff I probably don't need. Like all that whiskey. Where's the whiskey? I don't see any whiskey. There's a wrench. Get rid of the wrench and a gun. Oh, there it is. Null wave transmitter. I don't even know what that does, to be honest. I did not, actually. No, I didn't, Danny. I haven't been on Discord all that much today. Twice, very briefly. Okay. Crew cabins. Now that we've had a look at the executive suites, I think I might leave the cafeteria for tomorrow, but the crew cabins, I think that might be good. Oh, also, while I'm here, I think the medic might be able to patch me up if there is one. There was a med pack and some expired plasma bags. That's always good. And anti-rad plan. Petri dish sample. Yuck. But no operator, unless... Can we make one?
Requesting new operator.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll have a look. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that.
TranStar Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy.
Is that so?
Clear of aperture.
So if somebody is mind controlled, I put a null wave transmitter there and then they survive? Is that so? I had no idea.
Diagnosing.
I'll try it on the next one.
Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. This won't take long. All done. Don't forget to complete a patient questionnaire. Your feedback will be invaluable.
Right, thank you for letting me know. I didn't know.
My mistake.
Don't worry, buddy. Just hang in there. So, mind control person, throw a thing at them. Gotcha. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate that. I had no idea. Crew quarters. Crew cabins A. Let's have a look at that. Also steal some toiletries. Yeah. Crew cabins A. J. Marks. Ooh, Jada Marks. That's the captain. The captain doesn't live in an executive suite? Right. The Starbender Cycle Book 2, My Enemy's Enemy's Enemy. Alright. That's a good story. As the Mordak's green flare crumpled on the ground in front of her, Mercy flexed her fingers. They ached from all the choking. Trevor rounded the corner behind her, face pistol still smoking, the cries of the Mordrax hot on his heels. Mercy grunted. I don't get it, Trevor. Why did you spring for me with this kill prison? Why did you spring me from this kill prison? I've tried to off you like 7 times. Trevor replied between blasts of his pistol, "Because you're the only one who's come close to killing me." Another blast. "And you're the only one I can trust. You're going to steal that Starbender prism out of the Prince Argonauts' nose." Mercy could only smirk. Her fingers were feeling better already. Good story. Riveting stuff. I wish I could read the whole novel. 9mm bullets and Jada Mark safe. Let's do it. 3790. Alright. Woohoo! Weapon upgrade kit and our team's golden gun. Look at that. And 100 bullets that really want to be used. Do you think I can upgrade the golden gun already? Golden gun, where is it? I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Upgrade, yes. From 13 to 15. Would it make sense? What does our normal gun do? Normal gun has 10, so the golden gun is already better than the normal gun. Yeah, let's do that. Firepower more, yes. Since we have so many upgrade kits. Magazine capacity, alright, yes, let's do that. Range, yes. Possibly, Mark. Possibly. Accuracy improved. Oh, nice. So that means I can basically just recycle my other gun now, because upgraded or not, the golden gun is way better. Aha! Let's try it out on evil people. The moment we see them. Why does the ceiling leak? I'm uncomfortable with that. Sarah Alazar's cabin. We don't have a keycard. I think she's actually still alive. Kelstrup. Oh, yes. Why is that creepy noises? Also, what's he, eel prototype? 229 grams. For bizarre hearts and stuff. Ugh. Psi-Hypo fabrication plant. Typhon Lure. I've never tried that one out either. Veggie blend and the drink. And a computer we can have a look at. Canned pears. Greetings, Dr. Kelstrup. Unfortunately, we won't see another case of canned pears until the next supply shuttle arrives. As always, Elliot will mark them as EDS. What's EDS? Thank you for your patience. Canned pears. Deja vu has set in again, says Hans to Alex. Retracing steps is going to be a little harder this time. It seems that Mueller's staff was not properly recording data, so all the progress they made since the last department-wide removal is in jeopardy. We'll need to temper our expectations. Wiping the memories of the entire department is a tremendous setback, and I'm beginning to question the practice versus the results we've seen. We should revisit the staggering system we discussed last year. And Alex just responds, "Get them scheduled." So you're telling your whole department you must lose your memory? That is bizarre, isn't it? Oh, you think there's something inside of January? I'm beginning to think perhaps I should do it, Nate. I'm beginning to think perhaps I should... Oh, hello. Voltaic Phantom. Our team is Golden Pistol. Can we go and scan you? Yes, we can. Aha! Let me try one of those null wave transmitters here. Oh, the recycler charge. That's also going to be good. And then, of course... Ah, man. That didn't work. Null wave transmitter. Let me try that. Here. Null wave, go do something. Man, It doesn't do anything. Typhon Lure, EMP Charge. Oh, he could do maybe with EMP Charge? I haven't really experimented with these things. No, he doesn't like that. Or rather, he is ambivalent about it. He doesn't mind exactly. Man. I have so much ammunition for this gun. It'd be good to use some of that. Kelstrup, we're done with you. Igwe. Heard of you? Oh, dang. I wonder if we had level 2 hacking abilities. We could totally hack his terminal, couldn't we? Glue first, then throw a bomb. That is the way to go. Mark, that is the way to go. Gustav Leitner in concert. Really? Good stuff. Oh, hello, Neuromod. And Fast Scan. Alright. Perfect. Is that Igwe? And James Bond. Chipset, can I put that in? The Fast Scan. Well, I need to upgrade, somehow upgrade my scanner thing. I don't know how to do that. Maybe it happens kind of when I upgrade to more psi properties. Maybe it happens automatically. The process doesn't hurt, not at all. Brandy Gray speaks happily, enthusiastically. Her smile is radiant, her eyes bright. There's no hint of the perplexus eating at her nerve endings. The Olympic medals lie in her glass cases, facing her like an audience. Yet I still had my love of skating, but the skill felt trapped inside my head. The mods, she corrects, the neuromods, allowed that skill to be shared with others. A gift. Yeah, I can see that. So, with new hacking abilities, I can go back into his office. And I don't know about these things. I have no idea how to remove them. Because there's no icon on this. And we don't go into Mr. Illusion's cabin. No smoking, gotcha. W. Mitchell. No matching keycard, gotcha. Not yet, anyway. Oh, I know what that means. This means there's a poltergeist around, doesn't it? And he's going to give himself away sooner or later. Oh, there he is. Or somewhere here, maybe. Dude, you're like one of the worst guys ever. Do you think I can... Do you think I can glue him? Oh, I can! Oh, nice. Oucharoo. I'm glad I remembered about the scanning. Duck beer in the toilet. Who would have thought? Empty food tin in the toilet. That's just weird. Why would that be in there? Let's not ask. vent above the door to the room. Let's have a look. Either there or in here. Vent. That's a good idea. Because there has to be... I don't know if the game says... If the game means you can't go through here ever, or you have to unlock an ability to make that happen. Like, you know... like power 2 or something. I don't know if that's how it works. I mean, possibly the other option we have is to use the mind control ability and then go, say, into the globe, and then we're basically inside that room. Could be that that's how we're supposed to do that. There has to be either a secret passage that goes in here or a different way to overcome these things. I agree. Well, this was Crew Quarters A. Let's see what Crew Quarters B have to offer. And then we'll call it a day. And then we'll have a look at the cafeteria tomorrow. Because this is kind of cool. Daniel Shaw. Thorstein Bellamy. Oh, yes. All our favorites. Thorstein. That's the guy we killed in the hardware labs, I think. Oh, actually, before I go in here... let me just go and do a recycling round, because I can't pick all that much more stuff up, so put some stuff away and then I'll be right back. Because it's just up the stairs, and then we'll see what's inside the Crew Quarters B. Unlock more secrets and stuff. Yes, all of that. The other, well, one of these can go. That gun, because we have a way better gun now. This is the Norwave transmitter. Duck beer can go. 1 neuromod. It's not a lot, but you know, spare parts. We have a ton of them now. That is great. Vodka and that whiskey. Don't think we have any. Norwave transmitter. Anything else double, like a wrench or something? No. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I like it. Sushi time. Oh, enjoy the sushi, Camilla. Enjoy the sushi. You're having it with wasabi? Bit of soy sauce? That sounds nice. I'm getting hungry, actually. Put the wrench away. And, back to Mr. Thorstein's cabin. Coffee mug, huh? Sorry, didn't mean to damage that. Pizza. Oh, he likes pizza as well. Computer to check out. Exotic material. Recycler charge. Fabrication thing. Impact amp S390. Oh, that's nice. Can we fix that? No. Oh, can we? Wrench swings have a greater chance to knock back an opponent. Ooh! Well, I want that, really, don't I? Yeah, I don't want this. Sneak attack restores health. Forget that. I want that. Oh, yes. Ha! Boom, baby. I can't wait. Always good to have some tech power-ups. Periodic table. I think that's all the items we can pick up. Oh no, weapon upgrade kit, right. Let's take a look at your emails here. Oh, we've read them. New reployer. Yeah, perfect. We've read them already. All right. Not so bad. Bellamy. The guy we found in the morgue. All right. A box of neuromods. 3 of them. That's exciting. Man. I love it. The corpse vanishes. 3 neuromods. Good stuff. And the Mimic Detection Gen 2. Hey, that is cool. If we have... What have we got now? Mimic Detection Gen 1? No. We've got Fast Scan, Speed Scan. Telepathy. Yeah, we need to kind of upgrade that. Shotgun critical. Fast scan. Detect greater mimics. Good stuff. But we can only have 2 equipped at a time, so... I'm gonna leave it. Morgan used Typhon research data. Really?
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Thanks for letting me know, robot. That's not scary at all.
Alright. Thank you, Dr. What's-Your-Face. Who else? Daniel Shaw. Oh, also dead people. Elizabeth. Sunburst banana. Maybe I should eat something. I've got some snacks here. There we go. Danielle. No, H. DeVries. Wait, haven't we been in here already? Or did we want to? And then didn't? Oh my. Matthias, you look super crazy. What are you doing in DeVries' cabin anyway? Just checking. Anti-rad recipe. DeVries' cabin. What was he doing in there? Daniel Shaw. Okay. This looks creepy. Note. Hey, you've apparently misplaced your transcribe again. Just wanted you to know I still have some of your stuff in my room. Don't know if you want it back? Call me or something, says Abby. Oh, it's going to be fish taco for dinner. That is exciting. How interesting. And Alex just finished a D&D session. All right, fantastic. Ivy, you look so different. I was going to say, since we last met you, can we scan you now? With the outlashing, that's just, bad. I like my new and improved wrench, I have to say. Danielle Shaw. First game! Danielle, missed you, leaving your character sheet here, but I have a spare in case you don't make it back before the game. And don't worry, it looks great. See you at the rec center. The Fatal Fortress. Melindra Shadow Corner. Okay. What else? Ooh, Neuromod. Alright. Friday night. To do. Find missing transcribe. Check theater. Think we found that already. Get my stuff from Abby's cabin. Guess you guys broke up, huh? Finish draft of apology letter. And pull head out of arse / prioritize relationships over work. I love it. Crumpled and incomplete handwritten note. Abby, sometimes the words come running out of your mouth and you want to catch them all, but it's too late. They're out there. Abby, I'm not good at this. That's obvious. Words, blah. Abby, I felt more personal to write you a note, but still not as terrifying as trying to apologize to you in person. I know I'm a coward, but I don't trust what I'm going to say, so... Wow. Daniel's tracking bracelet. Maybe that'll come in handy. And a broken transcribe. Let's go repair that.
What are you doing? Are you recording this? Joint transcribes are fun. They are not. It's like mental scrapbooking. You both save the moments that matter.
Nice one. 70%. Ooh, that's nice.
Abigail,
another one.
I'm recording this time. You too, Emma.
It's fine. Danielle's joining us. She'll cover us if we get into trouble.
She said yes?
We negotiated. I had to say yes to some things too.
Right. That's the Abby, right? Abigail Foyle. And we have one more.
Dear future us. Today, future us, we are not calling ourselves that. Today, I was able to convince my beautiful but stubborn partner to stay in bed and not report for an extra shift.
Very
and this
important.
is the reward I get.
Yes, it's called Prey, Pim, exactly. Prey. It's currently on sale, actually, over on Steam. They have, I think, $7.49 is the main game. For $9.99, you can get the deluxe edition, which includes another game mode called Moon Crash, and all the Arcane games are on sale over on Steam, and highly recommended. Yes, Epic had this as a freebie a few weeks ago. That's why I picked that up. And it's just such a joy to play. I've been hooked ever since I started it. I played Deathloop, and that was really enjoyable. And this is made by the same company, by Arcane Austin. Yes, $10 currently. Very, very cool. Conversation Archive 0412. It's a date. Let's have a look.
Nope, this sounded serious, so I wanted to shut my transcribe off. So, okay, so you're asking me if it's okay to record our game on the transcribes?
Yes.
Yes, I know using the memory, it's not right. I can't be having this conversation. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna lose my job for even talking to you about this. What? What?
Really?
Exactly. What you're going to do is have dinner with me. What? You say what a lot when you should say yes. Yes? See? All settled. Don't worry about the transcribes. It's not against regulation. So, are you gonna invite me to this game or not?
Gathering echoes. We're at 90%. That is very cool. We've almost got all the voice samples. No, we have all the voice samples. No, we don't. 90%. Okay, fine. My password says Lorenzo Calvino to Daniel Shaw. Daniel, my workstation said it was time to update my password. Oh, that's cute. He's this elderly scientist. I wanted to know if it was okay to use Kubla Khan and whether that fit your requirements. Dr. Calvino. Oh, cute. For starters, Dr. Calvino, if you have any more questions about passwords, please email the IT department and don't use my personal email address. Second, you should never type your password into an email. Regardless of how tight our security is, you never know. And third, the password guidelines are just that, guidelines. You're all grown-ups and can use whatever you want, but we have a list of recommendations for keeping our passwords safe. Okay, thanks. That's so cute. Preparing for the concert. All right. I'm pulling a late shift on the bridge tonight and left my transcribe in my pod. Could I convince you to bring it to me on your way to deep storage? By the way, I have some ideas for making our uniforms look a little more pop star for our demonstration at the Tulip. Don't be scared. Thanks. From Sky to Danielle. So does that mean it's in the Golden Tulip, or is it in her sleeping quarters? Maybe it's in Sky's cabin, that could be. Fantastic! Abigail Foyle. We need to somehow get in there, because that is where something else might be. Like, you know, some of Danielle's stuff. Electric junction. Oh, restrooms. Always good. Not everyone has an ensuite bathroom. I mean, it is a space station after all. Bill, if you're injured or sick, you get to pass. Otherwise, it is 75 minutes of exercise per week minimum. Gym code is 1808, in case you forget. Fitness center. Oh, we already have that, don't we? Psi Hypo. Always good, no matter if it's in the bathroom or not. I'm totally happy about that. So, guys, I'm going to be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel, perhaps with, you know, less buffering issues. And maybe we're going to meet then and see if we can find a key code to Dr. Calvino's cabin and Daniel's cabin. Calvino, wasn't his dead body floating out into space somewhere? Isn't that cool? Do you know, I just guessed. I have to say, I just guessed that that's what you were asking. Whoa, no, 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 no. Dude, don't do that. Poltergeist my foot. Ha! Well, let's go investigate all of these crew pods tomorrow. I'm gonna say goodbye and good night. I might go and stay here, and then we're also gonna find out what happens when we bash the January over the head. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. This is so much fun to play this game together with you. Have a wonderful Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow, and you know, we're gonna bash January over the head. Probably saving the game beforehand. I really don't know what happens. It's gonna be great. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.